Hello, everybody. It's Jim Manning. I am the author of Patriotism, Unhinged. The book is available worldwide through online retailers. Watergate had a side to it that I never knew about. I mean, I knew a little bit about it because of all the news, and everybody knew that the Democratic headquarters were broken in, and they were trying to find out information that they could use in the election and so forth. And the other part of it is that there was another break-in at the same time. And while people were rushing to capture the people who were on the first raid, the second raid took place, and Jim Fowles wasn't really involved in it, but he was in the car, and they didn't expect to have to kill anybody, and so I don't know why they even had him in there, but his group broke in and stole a film that had been taken by Barry Seal, I believe, and in that film, a lot of members of Group 40, the top killers for our country and for the world, were in Group 40, including Jim. And in that group, Felix Rodriguez and Barry Seal and those guys had made a film, and H.W. Bush got into the film somehow, walked in front of them or whatever, and they had to get that film before anybody saw it. So the plan was proposed to have the action on the Watergate break-in be the notoriety of the day, and anybody never found out about the other one, the main one. Let's talk just a little bit about, I know some things you weren't involved in, but you knew about, and talk about the Watergate a little bit. I understand there were two break-ins.
There was.
The one
was planned there, the second, outside San Diego, they got that golf club there. Well, I was there when they had it there. I was in Central America when they planned the meeting to have it there, and Sam Giancana was going to be there. And Sam Giancana would not show up at that meeting unless they called me back into Central America, which we call the Central Hemisphere, because he wanted me there as his bodyguard. Mm-hmm. So they brought me all the way back into the Central Hemisphere to where I could attend the meeting and be with Sam. Because I didn't leave Sam's saddle the time he was there, because Sam didn't trust these people. And I can't blame him. But anyway, Sam was there. We planned a break-in. The break-in was planned for the first group to go in, then we would be the second group to go in, and we was after the training film. We made a training film at Lake Manchurian there in Louisiana, and they showed everybody, including George Bush. All of us jumping out of the back of a deuce and a half, hit the ground, roll over, come up prone, and we got the rifles, we're aiming at the perimeter, the training film, but we're all looking back at the camera. So everybody's faces on it. There's Lee Harvey Oswald, Jerry Hemmings, I mean, the whole cast of us. There's even Johnny Roselli and George Bush. He's on there. He's got pictures on there in the film. Wow. And we're all jumping out fatigues. We're movie stars at that point. They're making a movie. We're in it. We're all looking at the camera. It was stolen about 3 times, I guess. But that night, though, when the first team went in there to where the Democratic Committee, they're all their stuff up. I was in the car with Barry Seals. I sat down the street about almost a block away. And Barry said, "You going in with the second team?" And I said, "Not unless you want somebody killed. I ain't no burglar. I ain't going in there." And so he laughed, and so they brought the film out to us. Uh-huh. And
what was that film? I mean,
the training film. It was the training film. All of us on there. George Bush, he's going to be president.
Yeah, right.
To the CIA. His career's over with if that film gets out.
Sure.
So anyway, we get that, and Barry had it with him the night they killed him. If you remember when they killed Barry, it was on 60 Minutes. He was in his white Cadillac. And when he seen these people coming for him with the SMGs, small machine guns,
Yeah.
Barry just leaned over the steering wheel, put his head down. Me, I would have had it in reverse, and I don't care how many cars I hit getting out of there, but I would have been, I'd had it floored that I'd run over people, hit cars or whatever to get away.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just give up that easy.
No. No.
Because I was told to get a 2nd Airborne. Surrender is not in their vocabulary.
No. No.
There was 2 break-ins, but they only talk about the one.
The other thing that happened about the same time that they were talking about this is now Jack Kennedy and Dulles. Dulles told Jack Kennedy that they had been approached by MI6 because MI6 wanted to kill a British general by the name of Brooke.
Alan Brooks.
Yeah. And they wanted some help from our CIA. And as I understand it...
What they wanted to do, they wanted to keep their hands clean and let us handle the dirt.
Sure. And Kennedy went up bonkers. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, and all this. And then it happened anyway.
Yep, we went around him.
And so when he fired Dulles, Bissell, and General Cavill, he was getting back at them for that too, as well as the line about the planes in the Bay of Pigs. And I know you probably weren't involved in that, but do you know anything about it?
Very little.
No. How about any knowledge of the gigantic mystery of Hoffa?
Hoffa. Well, do you remember when Jimmy Hoffa testified before Congress?
Yes, I
And he
did.
told him, he said, you keep messing with me, I'll shut this country down. Mark my words, I'll shut it down.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't believe him.
And he could too.
He shut it down. He called the Teamsters strike. No matter where the Teamsters were at, they pulled the trucks off on the shoulders of the road, and they parked them, locked them up, and walked away.
Yeah,
And so Jimmy Hoffa showed the government, you know,
right.
how strong, how much power he had. And the government feared him because if he ran for president, he'd be elected without a problem because of all the workers in the Teamsters unions.
Yeah,
So they figured that Hoffa had to go. So it was a government hit. It wasn't a mafia hit. It was a government hit that Hoffa get killed.
yeah.
And Hoffa went to an incinerator, and I want to say the name is Broadview, Michigan, is where he went to. And the only thing they say, they took the watch off of him, they took his wallet out and something else that we're getting out. And that went to his stepson. And
Yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa went in the incinerator. And we used to laugh about the ashes being all over Detroit.
And some people are going to ask, how do you know this?
How do I know this? Well, let's put it this way. I was one of the first people to be pulled in when Jimmy Hoffa was killed, when he went missing. I was in Detroit at that time.
Yeah. Okay.
And you were at that Red Fox?
Yeah, I was at the Red Fox restaurant.
Yeah.
And when Jimmy and me was very good friends, I thought the world of Jimmy Hoffa.
Uh-huh.
But when you get orders, you carry them out.
Right.
So I walked up the car. He had no idea that why I was there. He thought I was there to say hello, you know, at the end of the story. And they made a movie where they loaded his car up into a semi, into a trailer, and hauled it away. That was a whole bullshit.
Yeah.
Blanket was thrown over Jimmy Hoffa, and the car was drove away.
There was a story that came out that a 17-year-old guy shot him. Know anything about that?
About what?
About the story that he was killed by a 17-year-old young man?
No.
No.
Nothing about that. I know that they claimed the guy came in from Pittsburgh, I believe it was, or from Pennsylvania. We Paint Houses was the code name when they wanted to have a contract carried out.
What was the code name?
We Paint Houses. I got a house.
Oh,
that
We
need
Paint Houses. House
Yeah.
painter, yeah.
I want to get this house painted.
Yeah. Okay.
Come over, give me an estimate.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I was in Stateville Prison when a lot of these guys come up and explain Jimmy Hoffa's buried at the horse farm. Jimmy Hoffa's buried here.
Yeah.
They had the government digging all over the place. They was all trying to make a deal to get out of prison. And I knew they wouldn't find Jimmy Hoffa's body.
Sure.
So I was given like 100 to 1 odds they wouldn't find the body. I had commissary stacked up inside myself on the floor of the ceiling, cases of pop and
Yeah.
bags of
You
coffee,
cleaned up.
cans of nuts. The cops told me, the guards told me, gosh, you gotta get the stuff out, just spread it out. Have somebody else haul for you. Dude, you can't have all the stuff in yourself. I probably had over $1,000 worth of commissary myself.
Wow. Okay.
But Jimmy Hoffa was a great guy, and I really like Jimmy Hoffa.
So, just goes to show you, you know, no matter who you are, you're going to find out something new occasionally. And you got to keep your eyes open, make your own mind up, whether or not you believe it. And I didn't hear about it until James Files told me. Thanks for watching. Leave us a comment. We love the feedback.